Rebelo, known to many of you in the martial arts world, the internet is KENPOJOE. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go into a video for Kempo International, and we're going to talk about another aspect regarding Kempo International that a lot of people are not aware of. And that is that Kempo International also addresses not only the empty hand arts of the various incarnations of Kempo or Kenpo or Chuanfa, Kwanbop. We also have great respect and recognize those individuals involved in the Filipino martial arts. And today we're going to go over a couple of sinawali drills. And sinawali comes from the term sinawali, which is weaving different pieces of bamboo, or rattan I should say, which is part of the bamboo family, into different ornate baskets and different things. In this case, we're going to do a sinawali, which is going to weave the rattan sticks. We're just going to take a couple basic drills and elaborate upon them and give a couple different aspects that we can do in regards to these actions. So, the first motion we're going to do is known as redonda in the Filipino martial arts. Again, it may have different names according to different indigenous Filipino systems. Well, redonda is a reference to the downward figure 8 movement. When I was learning the Chinese martial arts, it took me a long time to learn these different movements in the Chinese tradition. And then within my first or second Arnis class, I learned the redonda, and I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? I worked for years trying to learn this drill. To make it easier, again, from a side guard position, we're going to strike down, cross, strike with the back stick, come over, strike with the front stick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, that flowing motion. Notice how I stopped there. And that's what we're going to talk about. So again, from a side view, again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Over the top with a cross, turn the hand into what we call a wing block, strike with the backhand over the top, clear the motion and strike. So it's strike, cross, strike, clear, strike. Strike, cross, strike, clear, strike. And again, we work on beautiful flowing motion to here on the right side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this weapon back. I'm going to come back and I'm going to hit with an outward, downward, diagonal action. Like so. So when I go to here, I'm going to cross back, hit, and go back and establish my pattern. Strike, bring it back, hit across, outward, downward, diagonal, and back overhead. Oops, did I go across that way? I wanted to go this way. Can I go this way as well, crossing across my body and reestablishing my point? Yes, I can. And again, I go around, I hit down, I can come across and hit back. Come around and hit, straight back and down, across and down, straight back and down, across and back and around and around and around. Hit, boom, boom, hit, boom, boom, boom. I can cross, I can cross, I can cross. And I can choose at any given point when I have this crossing action downward to retract that stick straight back up in a reverse motion as this weapon comes out and down in an outward, downward, diagonal action. By the same token, I can now bring this top stick and bring it across to my opposite shoulder. Again, like we always say in Kempo, for every move, theory, concept, principle, and definition, there's an opposite and a reverse. So again, I'm moving with my motion flowing, and I bring it across my body and hit, reestablish my point. I can go back and forth, hit across my body, back and forth. Once or as many times as I want to. And then back to the flow. Back to the flow. So there's an idea that you can play with, working on the basic understanding of redonda, the downward figure 8. Another idea we want to play with for a couple of moments is we're going to do what's known as the double sinawali. Now first of all, we have the single sinawali, the basic fundamental 1, 8, 2, 9 if you're doing numbering systems based on the modern Arnis concept. Again, the weapons are up, 1, 8, 2, 9. And again, this is if we do our Kenpo, inward block, downward block. Inward block, downward block. We already do this. We already have an understanding of this in relationship to our empty hand actions. And now we're elaborating on it by utilizing what? weapons. In this case, the sticks. So, if we understand this concept of 1, 8, 2, 9, cool. That's our single sinawali. Later on, we'll cross just like we did for redonda, and we'll go 1, 8, 2, 9. We can do redonda. 1, 8, 2, 9. We can go to redonda. And now I can go strike, 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 and redonda, strike, 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 and I can go to redonda, and then I can go back to my single sinawalis. Cross and clear. Notice the thrusting motion, very important for the next thing we're going to talk about. So again, cross, clear, cross, clear, cross, clear. Now in the Filipino martial arts, especially modern Chinese, we have a number 6 into a number 7, an overhand thrust palm in, palm out rather, to an overhand thrust, cross overhand thrust, palm in. Again, for every move theory concept principle, palm out, palm in. I can do it middle gate to the heart, stabbing into the heart with a 6 and 7. I can do it to the eye socket with a 10 come 11. So now let's take from a single sinawali. Could I do single sinawali, thrust, thrust? Hey, that weapon's stuck here though. What do I do there? Well, maybe if I want to do my single sinawali and I want to do that thrust, see how I cleared it when I did the outward thrust? And then I'm back to here. And I'm in and I clear out, circling around. So again, now I'm here with my basic single sinawali without crossing and clearing. I stab, I come around. Could I cross and clear and then go around like so? Well, you bet I could. Hey, by the same token, if I could do it on my right side, could I do it on my left? Sure. So now I do 1, 2, and now I bring instead, when I clear this action, right, I'm going to bring this up. All right? So I'll start from here, I'll start from there, and here I am. Boom, boom. Oh, look. Up. Here I am again. Boom, boom. And again, I got to bring that back to a stabbing position. So I can stab as I cross if I want to, or I can just bring it around if I don't do the cross and clear action, and come from here. And then I move back. Should I draw back? Yeah, I should if I want to do this. Oh, look what I found. Now, if I want to cross and clear with this, and I do my single sinawali cross and clear, and I'm here, I thrust. Oh, there it is. Cross and clear. Oh, there it is. Cross and clear. Oh, there it is. Cross and clear. Fascinating. So there's different ways that we can look at doing our various striking actions. Again, for every move, theory, concept, principle, there's an opposite and a reverse. Okay, well, what if I want to do up and down 1, 8 and come back around? Ooh, and then I want to do this. Whoop. Now, what do I want to do from here? I want to do 1, 8, 2, 9. Cock the hand, thrust it around, high. I want to do 1, 8, 2, 9. Come over, and I can come over the top like an abanico or fan motion to get me in that position as well. Thrust, and I can have a path following a path, like a hawk following a dove. And then I can work in my motion here, and then I can stab and come around. I can do my double sinawali, high, low, high, and then I can thrust and come around. High, low, high, thrust and come around. Do I bring the other weapon up? You bet I do. So it's a path following a path, a hawk following a dove. Now I can torque it. So there's a couple of ideas just to play with, just to take to work from the double stick action. Can I do this empty hand with other weapons? Of course I can. And again, we'll elaborate on that at another time. I want to dedicate this particular video to 2 of our state representatives, and they are Angelito Bobby Barangan and Carlos de los Reyes, who are fantastic Filipino martial artists as well as Kempo practitioners. They're also associated with the Unified Kempo Karate Systems Group, and they are both state representatives for Kempo International. And I want to say it's a joy having worked with them and watching them work. If you have the opportunity, watch these men do their skills. It's a joy to behold. And we're very proud to have them as Kempo International members. Well, that's Joe Rebelo. Who is that guy? Oh, me. Oh, known to many of you as KENPOJOE. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and also know that Kempo International also endorses and recognizes those practitioners in the Filipino martial arts: Anis, Eskrima, Kali, and more. Until next time, keep training.